y'all, it's Belle. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a book haul. I have several that are going to need to be filmed because there's been so many books that came that I had ordered or pre-ordered or before everything happened. So if I get this edited, this will go up on July 4th, so everyone in the United States with me, happy 4th of July. I wore this I didn't even think about it when I put this on, but this kind of goes my Betty Boop shirt in New York and her holding, I think that she's the Statue of Liberty. First, I'll start with books that were sent to me. This is a naked hardback, Dragonpox by Camille Smithson. It's got illustrations. Hayden Jones always wanted a pet. Too bad Mom doesn't think he's responsible enough. Sure, he's messed up that one time he brought home a stray cat. He'd given it milk, and how did it repay him? By shredding Mom's curtains. But he's 11 now and would do anything to change Mom's mind. While doing the responsible thing of returning the neighbor's pet, Hayden notices a weird glow coming from their barn. Sneaking inside, he finds a mysterious contraption holding a strange spotted egg. The machine begins to bubble and gulp, and then crackling electricity fills the air. Unsure of what else to do, he snatches the egg before anything explodes. Not ready to abandon the twitching egg, Hayden sneaks home armed with the perfect plan. Hatch the egg, raise his new pet in secret, and prove to Mom he can do this. But when it hatches a dragon, his itchy adventure begins. Hayden had never seen a dragon before. Where did it come from? How did this one end up in that crazy machine? And why was Hayden suddenly covered in big purple bumps? It sounds so unique and creative, and I love a little dragon story. So thank you to the author for sending me that. And then Agatha Anxious and the Deer Island Ghost by R.J. McDowell, book 1 of the Dead Fellow 5. Crumblebee Books had reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in reading and reviewing. And this one is out now. If it's not, I'll edit in here, but if I don't edit in here, that means it's out now. This one comes out September 20th, and it just sounds so up my alley. Like spooky middle grade. The dead don't talk, or do they? On her 13th birthday, Agatha Anxious is assigned her first ghost. Now her Aunt Hattie has vanished. Pirate coin, strange messages drawn by a skeleton hand, and a chance book report provide clues to unraveling the mystery, one which requires a midnight trip to a funeral home and a secret mission to a haunted Mardi Gras mass shop. An evil from the past has resurfaced in Biloxi. Can Agatha use her newfound gifts to save her aunt, or will she be the next victim of an old ghost with a grudge? That sounds so great. Thank you so much. And I really am excited. Like I've said in the last video, it's just hard to feel excited about anything right now. I'm very excited about this, The Prison for the Magically Cursed by Brett Perkins. Brett Perkins is one of my Bookstagram friends. He's such a sweet soul, and I'm so excited for him, his debut middle grade, and it just sounds so incredible. And he sent this to me to read and review, and I'm just so honored that he did, because it came all the way from Australia. It's traveled the world. Stay hidden or be hunted. Possessing a magical curse is a criminal offense, making every day a challenge for 13-year-old Mason Davis. Blowing up the Christmas tree, tearing off the car door, giving the neighbor's dog 3 heads, his unpredictable power changes every 12 hours, and he has no idea what it will conjure next. Mason wants a normal life, but when the authorities pay the Davis family an unexpected visit, he is exposed and hauled away to a prison for the magically cursed. As he plans his escape from the gloomy corridors, Mason discovers more than he ever imagined, that someone dangerous knew his secret all along. With help from a shape-shifting boy and a girl with secrets tattooed on her skin, Mason uncovers an ominous prophecy that is either the key to their freedom or the end for him and the cursed forever. It says reader's favorite, 5 stars. It just sounds so good. Like a prison for the magically cursed. I just so intrigued. I'm so excited. So excited for him too. And this is out now. Thank you so much. And I think I even saw this on US Amazon, so check that too, even though it's an Australian release, which was pretty cool. So, very excited. And now I'll do sequels that I've gotten. The Final Trial, a book in A Royal Guide to Monster Slaying by Kelly Armstrong. I think this is the 4th book and the final book. And these just sound like such dark upper middle grade, so I wanted to binge them. And since this is the final book, I can do that now. And they just sound so up my alley. I'm so excited. And I think these I'd gotten during one of the Amazon sales a while back. It's hard to remember. And that's why I got these that I hadn't read yet, because the sale. And then the 3rd, and I think the final book in the Wonder Woman Adventures, Diana and the Journey to the Unknown by Aisha Saeed. These sound incredible too. And this was on the sale, so I went ahead and got it. So excited. And then this was book 2. I had gotten book 1 and book 3 on eBay. And I think I got this, yeah, I got this on Amazon, I think, but I got it in the used part, yeah, like new condition. So it was like an eBay price. It's the Balance Keeper series, The Pillars of Ponderay by Lindsay Cummings. So beautiful. It's the second book, so I'm not gonna read synopsis, and I read the synopsis of the first book in that eBay haul video. So excited to have the whole trilogy now. And then when I have read Secrets of Camp Nowhere, this is book 2, The Doors to Nowhere by Grine. It's a graphic novel. I absolutely love the first one. Camp story, so this is spooky, but can be, like, I recommended the first one in my summer books that I have read video. Very excited to continue. The only graphic novel besides the sequel, Enola Holmes, a graphic novel, book 1, based on the novels by Nancy Springer by Serena Blasco. I really want to binge the whole Enola Holmes series and then go into the graphic novels and then do the Netflix part. So beautiful. So very excited for this. The second one comes out soon too, I believe. And then for books, I already kind of have, I'll explain. So I received a very special arc from Soman Chainani and his team for The Rise of the School for Good and Evil. But of course I wanted a beautiful finished copy to go with the it's my favorite series of all time, so of course I wanted a beautiful finished copy, so I had pre-ordered. Black and papers. And it's just so beautiful. Illustrations. So excited to have the finished copy. This was he just kills it every time. This whole world, he just knows what he's doing here. And then I have the hardback School for Good and Evil Ever Never handbook, but this one is in paperback and it's illustrated by the one who illustrated the original series, Jacopo Bruno, who's one of my favorite illustrators, so I wanted this so bad, and it just goes so well with the collection. The art, I'm not sure if he did the art on the inside, but just so beautiful. So happy to have this in my collection. I already have them all in paperback, but I didn't have this, and it will go so beautifully where I display the collection. So, I mean, it's just, Sophie and Agatha. I'm so happy to have that. That's all for those. Then on one of my searches, I had found 2 Spells by Mark Morrison. So beautiful. I was so excited when I found this. Sarah and her twin brother John are heirs to an ancient magical realm and its most valuable treasure, an enchanted library. The library endows readers with the supernatural means of crossing into the uncharted inner sanctum of the second dimension, inhabited with peculiar and sometimes perilous creatures. Both children are emboldened with a wondrous mystical gift that no being has ever possessed before. But fate intervenes and triggers a disastrous war that disrupts the fabric of time and space, spanning multiple universes and tearing destiny a new and savage pathway. The 2 must rescue their world from a phantom hybrid alien race controlled by the demented dark wizard, Jeremy Cermak. They'll either assimilate or be exterminated. Will they be saviors that the prophets envision, or will they retreat to the perceived safety of their distant homeland? It sounds so unique and incredible. We Run Tomorrow by Nat Amour. Illustrations. Tonight, we're going to kidnap our best friend, and tomorrow, we run. Styx, Mackie, Jed, and Tommy live on the same street, but the adults around them are making decisions that could tear the 4 friends apart. When they discover their favorite comic book series is being made into a blockbuster movie, they know what they have to do. Get to the audition, get the parts, stay together. That just hooks me right from the start. That's so different, and it just sounds incredible. Gus and the Starlight by Victoria Carlos. Gus doesn't want to make friends. She also doesn't want to be intrigued by the cat lady teacher at her new school, or the Riley's comic project that she and her seaweed-eating science partner are working on together. And she definitely doesn't want to fall in love with her job as a projectionist at the Starlight, a drive-in movie theater that her family is reviving. Because knowing Gus's luck, she and her family could be moving on in a day, or a week, or a month. When the ghosts that haunt Mom catch up with them, or if the Starlight doesn't succeed, then she'll have to say goodbye. Again, and saying goodbye is too hard. It's a spine-tingling and heartwarming story about friendship and finding your special place in the world. I just love the sound of that. It just sounds so heartwarming. Great messages. Yeah, it just sounds good. And then I found this for so cheap on Amazon, and I'd never heard of it, and I was so excited. The Cake, the Wolf, and the Witch by Maudie Smith. I mean, just the title alone. And it's beautiful. Max doesn't believe in fairy tales. He doesn't believe in happy endings either. So when he and his new brother and sister are whisked away in a giant cake to the land of ever after, Max is not impressed. But the land of ever after is in trouble, and only Max can help. A magical mixed-up fairy tale adventure, perfect for fans of Enid Blyton's The Magic Faraway Tree. It just sounds so good. So excited. And the rest I'm not going to read synopsis because they were all in anticipated release videos. So this will probably be a quicker video because most of these are that. I think this was in that video. We Had to Be Brave by Deborah Hopkinson. Just sounds like such an important read. And real life, it's just, I don't want to say excited because it's going to be such a sad thing, but sad story based on something that really happened in our world. But I'm very happy to have it and honored to read her story. Molly and the Machine by Eric John Slangerup. Sounds like such a great sci-fi adventure. I think it's based in, 1983, so that too, like, come on. Very happy. Wave Riders by Lauren St. John. I have the UK edition, but this edition is also just so beautiful. I just love it. And I have her other books in US hardback, so I can add that to them, the Wolf and Lamb Mysteries. Our Sister Again by Sophie Cameron. Sounds like such an interesting story. I think it had a sci-fi twist to it too. Just very intrigued by that one. The Do-Over by Jennifer Torres. Just sounds incredible. A good family story. The Impossible Destiny of Cutie Krekel by Sean K. Stout. So beautiful. So intrigued by this. And then 2 by Peter Bunzel, The Clockwork Queen. This is a Baring Stoke book, so it's dyslexia friendly. It's a little bit shorter. It's got illustrations. I just love him. He's what introduced me, I guess, to middle grade steampunk, and I fell in love with it, and I love steampunk now. And then a regular sized novel, or regular length novel that he would usually. Magic Born. So excited for this. I think it's going to be another series too. Historical fiction, 1726. I'm so excited he's got another series coming out. The Wondrous Prune by Ellie Clement. So beautiful. I'm so excited about this one for so long. It's the first book in the Sinister Summer series, Wretched Water Park, and during my searches I've already seen the covers, I think, of book 2 and 3, and they're stunning. I'm so excited. And this is by Kirsten White, I think did the YA series of the Guinevere Deception. These are so beautiful. Excited to see, I haven't read those of course, but I'm excited to see how she does middle grade. And these just sound so up my alley. The first book in the Celia Cleary series. This is book 1, The Problem of Prophecies by Scott Rangan. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. Very excited. It sounds amazing. Theo Tan and the Fox Spirit by Jesse Q. Sutanto. This sounds incredible. I cannot wait to read this. Book 1 in the Curious League of Detective and Thieves series, Egypt's Fire, by Tom Phillips. Good detective style, like mystery. I'm very excited for this, of course. The Extraordinary Adventures of Alice Tonks by Emily Kinney. So beautiful. Sounds amazing. Xena Starborn and the Sky Whale by Hannah Durkin. So beautiful. The Good Turn by Sharna Jackson. Been looking forward to this one for so long. It sounds so incredible. And then lastly, I think, The Riddle of the Sea by John Kramer. Translated by Laura Watkinson. And illustrated by Carl J. Smountford, who is a favorite. He's one of my favorites. This just sounds so good and it's illustrated. Alright, that's it for this video. I think it'll be a little shorter since there were so many that I didn't have to read the synopsis for. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Did you see any that you want to read now? Have you read any already? Let me know in the comments what you thought of them. If you'd like to subscribe, I would love that if you'd like to. And thanks again for being so patient with me. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.